You would be paid nearly 150 million taka a year to guard this lighthouse. It sounds like a dream job. No boss, complete freedom, and endless. You could sleep whenever you want, go fishing, or do anything you like. Your only responsibility would be to make sure the lighthouse light stays on. If it ever goes out, you simply turn it back on. That's it. The rest of the time you could just relax. But here's the twist. Despite all these benefits, this is considered one of the most terrifying jobs in the world. Why? Because this lighthouse stands in the middle of the ocean. While staying here, you cannot communicate with anyone. Isolation surrounds you constantly, and it gets worse. Massive storms frequently strike this area. The coot of these storms can be so extreme that ocean waves sometimes crash over the top of the tower itself. In some cases, people have even lost their lives doing this job. You might now wonder, why build a lighthouse in the middle of the sea? What purpose does it serve, and why must its light never go out? To understand this mysterious structure, we need to go back in time. In the past, there were no cars, airplanes, or modern transportation. Long journeys depended entirely on waterways. One famous sailor, Capt. Marius, was known for navigating even the harshest seas. But one night, while sailing through complete darkness, his ship struck hidden rocks beneath the ocean. Back then, ships were made of wood, so even a small collision could cause serious damage. This hadith made him realize the need for a warning system, something that could guide sailors and alert them to dangers in advance. However, the vastness of the Pacific Ocean made this extremely challenging. It is so enormous that even if all the land from the 7 continents were combined, the Pacific would still be larger. Thousands of years ago, sailors had no idea what lay beneath the sea or even the exact path ahead. They relied only on the sun, moon, and stars for navigation. This often led to deadly situations. For example, Captain Ellis once got lost during a violent storm. The sky was covered with dark clouds, hiding all stars. Without direction, his crew drifted aimlessly. By morning, they realized they were completely lost in the vast ocean. With no food or fresh water, many sailors died from hunger and thirst. Events like these led to the creation of the first lighthouses. Near the Mediterranean coast of Egypt stood the city of Alexandria, ruled by Ptolemy II Philadelphus. The biggest problem for this city was its location. Ships had to pass through a narrow, rocky path to enter the harbor. Many vessels crashed into these rocks, causing heavy losses and reducing trade. To solve this, Ptolemy turned to the famous architect Sostratus of Cnidus. Together, they came up with an idea to build a towering structure above the water that would emit light to guide ships and warn them of danger. Thus began the construction of one of the most legendary structures in history, the Lighthouse of Alexandria. Standing about 384 feet tall and built from white marble, it had a fire burning at its top, fueled constantly by oil and wood. Later, it was recognized as one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Its brilliance wasn't just its height, but also its design. Using mirrors and lenses, it projected light far into the sea, guiding sailors safely. As news of this lighthouse spread, sailors felt relief. No more getting lost, no more crashing into unseen rocks. Over time, the idea of lighthouses spread across the world. Initially built only in the sea, they were later constructed near rocky coastlines and dangerous waters where ships were at risk. At first, fire was used as the light source. Later came candles and lamps, but their light couldn't travel far. Then came electric bulbs, which improved visibility. Eventually, scientists discovered that placing lenses in front of the light could project it much farther. A major breakthrough came from a French scientist, Fresnel, who invented a special lens that could focus light into a powerful beam. Today, almost all modern lighthouses use Fresnel lenses, allowing ships to navigate safely across oceans. But even now, the job of guarding a lighthouse remains dangerous and lonely. That's why, despite the high salary and freedom, most people refuse to take it. Because not everyone is willing to face such extreme isolation and danger, alone in the middle of the endless sea.